All right, folks, there we are.
Big stools, maybe?
We got our Icehawks Bantam A's matching up with Junior Bulldogs. I think that, I don't know if they're not Yale anymore. Maybe they're just Junior Bulldogs. 2008 edition. Double A. We played these guys. Icehawks played together
In the big house.
in the big house, yeah. And the place we can't talk about, but a couple Fridays ago, right?
Oh, no social media. That's right.
That's right. We were
Never mind.
verboten to discuss that. Pretty loud in here right now. Wow, we're not used to being ice level, Mike. This is it's a new experience for us.
Absolutely.
Well, actually, some of us did this COVID days. This is the way we brought the fans to the rink.
Yep.
And now we're bringing. Oh, there you go, special guest. And now we're
We did a lot of broadcasts way down.
right up there. Oh, yeah.
And also during
down
COVID
here.
days, sort of down.
Yeah, we got the telestrator down here, Mike.
My finger.
You need it.
Right there.
Oh, you did the middle? I did the far end.
Okay.
On the bleachers.
I was trying to point to the far end.
Gotcha.
It's interesting to see every different team's warm up. I haven't noticed this before. That's
Oh,
a strong
cool.
slap.
Slappers here, huh? Well, we can get a sense for speed of some of these. They might be Junior Bulldogs, but those are senior shots.
Senior slap shot. So I think this is going to be a really interesting matchup because 2 Fridays ago, Icehawks went up 3-0.
Yep.
Looked like they were cruising.
Yep.
Seemed to take their foot off the gas.
Mm-hmm.
And the finish was a 3-2
All right.
game that never felt that close, but it was.
Yep. No, it's true. It was a come from behind almost, right?
Yeah.
On the part of and I think we took a penalty late. And
I think the mindset from these Hawks is going to be that game shouldn't have been that close, and we're going to prove it.
Yeah.
It's different saying these things here at ice level.
Yeah, it is.
Because even if somebody were to hear something I would say on YouTube, they can't throw anything at me right away.
No, that's a good point.
But here, stuff can be thrown at me.
Yeah, we should probably just give the fans a little bit of a taste. We got fans all around
360.
here, right? We got fans down here, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we're in the mix. We're in the pit. I feel like we're the Chicago, Board of Exchange, right? Where we've got. No, we're in it. We're in it.
Now we're not hardwired. These lines are for electricity, or over the air, right?
Yep.
Okay.
OTA Wi-Fi. We're just keeping the.
What is OTA?
Over the air.
Over the air.
OTA.
Okay. I think in the NFL it stands for optional. We can talk about the NFL today.
Oh, we can. That's right.
Yeah. I think OTAs stand for optional team activities. It's like stuff you really should go to if you don't have a secure job, but the stuff you don't have to go to if you
are a quarterback.
Are the starting quarterback?
Yeah.
Clearly.
Oh, starting quarterback.
Or starting at any.
Gotcha. All right, both teams
this
meeting.
This is not an OTA. This is an RTA, required team activity.
Oh, the games I think should be.
Yeah.
Hey, nice little backsplash here. You like that little arena there?
Yeah.
Tell us where we are, Mike.
We are at the Admiral James and Sybil Stockdale Arena. I was reading a little bit about Admiral Stockdale in the terrific warming room photo and history display.
Yeah.
He was president of the Naval War College, among many, many other things.
Yeah.
Author of 8 or 10 books.
Okay.
On, I think, mostly Navy strategy.
Okay.
Navy
strategy,
warfare.
okay.
Navy warfare strategy.
I see you call back in yesterday.
Tactics are reserved for pamphlets. There's pamphlets for tactics, but
no, I thought we were on mute. All that good copy.
Stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. No, we're not.
Yeah. But a book is about strategy. We got a Gunner-O in the house, it seems.
Oh, there we go. Gunner-O is on the bench right now.
Yep. Gunner-O with his healing arm.
His bionic arm right now.
Yep.
He's got
he's got some
2 plates, 12 screws, I think.
Yeah, some natural and some artificial components.
Not sustained through hockey. We need to remind the viewers, right? And yeah. All right, here we go.
You know what I'm concerned about is from this vantage point, we can't see the coaches as well as we'd like to.
Oh, that is great to look down in the scores box too.
I want to have a sense of how much coffee Coach B has left.
Yeah. We got a goal there. Is that Tristan Camp?
Tristan Camp game.
The Sloth. Sloth is in net for the Icehawks. He's getting the start, the Sunday start.
Funny, he is quick though. They call him the Sloth, but he is quick.
Well, sloth is not for his agile, his lack of agile
it's for
moves.
His locker room.
His
pace.
locker room pace. Yes, that's right. Oh, and he's getting some action early. Shot from the pointer from 93 in Yale.
In the pregame press conference, Coach Heslin, excuse the interruption. Coach Heslin told us that we've got 3 lines of forwards and 3D that we're running today here, or that the Hawks are running.
Thanks for finding that info out for us. That's why you're the best in the business, Mike.
That's right. We've got Sturdivant facing off, and Heslin, Antonelli, Mead, and Press. Press back from the North Country.
Yeah, it was meeting with teams at NHL Canadian teams, right?
I think it was actually some Saskatchewan junior programs that he was meeting with.
Okay. Hey, you know what? I will say, being on ice level really gives you a sense for the speed of this game for Bantams. It just feels like a whole nother game, especially after having Mike Cross Ice here just before us.
The number of vehicles, I won't even just say in the parking lot, the number of vehicles on campus is staggering.
Oh, yeah.
When you double the number of teams, there's 4 teams playing here.
Yeah.
Cross, Shook, Vidal, Mead, and Wolf.
Wilhoit gets the clear. It's going to pop out. Looks like we might have an icing call. 2 officials today for this game, which is a comfort for, I think, both coaching staffs.
Absolutely.
And the game goes fast here, and there's a lot to see.
What's Mason's last name?
Mason.
The referee?
Oh, Krasinski?
Yeah,
is he out there?
No insult to Mason K, but the referees are of legal drinking age, and they could be drafted into service. They're not young ones.
I actually saw.
Mason does a good job.
Well, went down to watch the Icehawks Riverhawks game this morning, and the young referee did a nice job with that. Bryce Shopper, he's been reffing for a couple of years, and he was single-handed. All right, so Icehawks on their heels a little bit here to start out, and that's Wolf gets to the back. Puck finds its way over to Camp's glove, but he smothers that. We get a stoppage.
Looks like Coach Heslin's keeping them short. The shifts this game. We're minute 10 in. We're going for our 3rd shift.
Nope.
They're going to be fresh. They'll benefit from that rest for sure.
It's funny, the cross-legs are doing 2-minute shifts, right? Usually Bantams, you want to be doing, 45 seconds, maybe a minute, but you really want to get some fresh legs out, keep the tempo, keep the pace. Oh, and Foreign-back gets taken down. Looks like we got a tripping call coming. Icehawks are still possessing. Foreign-back is back to his feet, picks that up, and Wolf has that, and Bulldogs touch it, and
Hawks had a chance to play with 6 there for a minute.
Camp got to the
it did. I thought they were going to string a couple passes together to give themselves some time. I didn't see the referee's horn go up right away. Did you on that?
I did. It came up on the side, yeah.
All right.
Junior referee, he had that call over on the side here, and pretty close to the play. He was the man on the puck, I think. So.
And we got the PP1 group. Antonelli, Heslin at center,
and calling for time there. They want to make sure they get that on the board. So it looks like the score.
This is the time when we don't say who's doing the clock, right? We don't say.
Pretty cracked team. I mean, they didn't give him too much time there, but
no, they did not give him a lot of time.
But put 130 on the board.
Sturdivant on the right wing, Heslin centering, Antonelli on the left, Neeb and Press. 90 seconds. Man up.
Sturdivant, Heslin there on the boards. Got some help. Sturdivant kicks that over to Antonelli. Antonelli kicks up to left to Neeb. Neeb with the shot. Sturdivant trying to follow that. Sturdivant hard into the boards. Heslin. Franco from the Bulldogs trying to get around that and gets by Press. He gives chase. Ooh, clever move there to kick it back up to Sturdivant.
Hawks control here still.
I touched him. No, he's going to try to do it.
Neeb just misses Heslin's tape. Would have had a really good chance there.
Sturdivant hits net, and not the right one, but it looks like that shot was deflected. About 36 seconds here, it looks like.
Not the right one, but not the wrong one either.
Fair enough. Right? Not the right one, but not the wrong one either.
36 seconds to go here in the penalty. TP2 group is out.
TP2. About 40. About a minute in, right? Bulldogs on the attack. Bulldogs running deep here, putting 2 guys deep. Got to be careful there on the short-handed effort. That puck gets up ice. Might have a man down.
Good to see Josh Shook showing a lot of composure on the puck.
Press kicks that over his D partner, Neeb. Neeb kicks that up over to his point, and Vidal, right on the blue line, receives that pass, 80-mile-an-hour pass.
He caught it.
He did catch it, though. Oh, puck's free. Trying to kick that back in as Press. Sorry about that. Funny little pivot angle here.
Press does a nice job holding on to the puck, seeing that Vidal was still in the zone.
Now he gets past Vidal, but no ice, and got a free puck here. Unattended puck is picked up by Franco for the Bulldogs. Coming back around. Yeah, with a line change there. They've got 2 deep. The Icehawks with 4 down on ice. And with some hustle here is Antonelli. Antonelli coming right at you there. Oh no, sorry, that's Wolf. Sorry, folks.
The mistake was forgiven because he looked fast like Antonelli. Really moving his feet was Wolf.
Yep. Great to see D come up like that.
Everybody's on offense and we got the puck.
That's right. Don't worry about defending. You're offending now.
You're offending normally.
Well, that's a good point. Shemhard. The boards there.
No worse for the wear, though, is Oliver Shem.
That's Zabrowski and Warrenback. Looks like, is he playing up as a winger today?
Warrenback playing wing today.
Cool. Warrenback red gloves. They stand right out.
As the kids say, Coach Hesslin hates unbalanced forward lines.
Oh, it's a good point.
He found a multiple of 3.
Yep. So that math does come in handy. At least common multiple, right? I feel like that's an algebraic equation. Sturdivant coming in. Sturdivant rips one right to the net. Icehawks goal. Colin Sturdivant, number 18, at 11:05 in the first period. Wow, Mike, can you break that down for us?
Well, one of the great things about hockey is that almost no 2 goals are the same. And that was some zone time that got high for the Hawks. And Cullen Sturdivant managed to wheel around with speed and turn it into really a 3-on-1, despite the fact that they'd been in the zone for a while. He had a good look at the shot, but he also had Andrew Antonelli to his right. And I think that got the goalie's attention, and the goalie was expecting the pass to Antonelli, and Sturdivant beat him low to the goalie's right.
Nice hard shot there. Quick delivery. And Icehawks are up 1-0 early here in the first. We're doing 16-minute period?
16-minute period.
Okay.
Yep. Must charge you for an hour and a half, right?
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
Press. Back to Sturdivant. Hey, you score, you stay. This line's still out. And we got Sturdivant and Heslin showing his mug for the camera there.
Was there eye contact?
There sure was. Yeah, it was eyes on. Yeah.
I think Heslin's going to lead the team with eye contact with the camera.
He might. His Instagram's going to blow up probably today during this game.
Yeah.
That's one of the beauties of being on ice level, right?
Yep.
They know we're filming. Wouldn't be surprised if we get an inappropriate celebration.
If there's another interaction.
Yeah, they know where the camera is now.
And one of the things they love doing is going back to YouTube and getting the clips.
I wonder how many of those views are Thomas Heslin. He's helping us monetize this, you know.
Yeah.
All right, Icehawks again back in their own defensive zone. Nice pad save there from Camp. A lot of traffic in front of the net. They're digging. And in front of the net, blocking Camp. Camp with some height, though.
Nifty passing by
and 93 sitting in the crease there. I don't know how how that's going to play out. And looks like we might have a crease line violation. Or maybe sometimes we get some nasty cross checks in here that get picked up, or interference call. Yep, and 93 is going to the box, I believe, for is that 93 or 13?
13.
Yeah. Sometimes what they'll do is they'll, the crease violation, they'll just call it out, have it face off outside the zone. But that might not even be an interference call. He's interfering with the goalie. But again, it's tough being over here. We don't always hear what's going on. I blame PlaySafe for this.
That was one good thing about being in the crow's nest. We could ask, even if we couldn't hear the referees, we could ask the scorers what the penalty was.
That's right. I think if the Admiral was commanding the fleet, he would want people in the crow's nest.
I think so.
I don't know if he would want a robotic camera, but...
I didn't see the signal from the referees, did you?
I did not, but I did see it originally an interference, so X across the chest when he signaled. Icehawks on the power play. That was some crafty work there, and trying to smack that out. Press steps up onto it, gets that in towards net. Jada Roberts there. All right, they're going to be chasing that down. This could be an icing call, Mike.
I think it will be.
Backman's calling, and it is nice, and we're going to have a face-off right down here. Our face-off zone is not sponsored by Pepsi, like it is down at Wonderland.
Sponsored by Pepsi?
No, remember the spots for the Pepsi face-off. Yeah.
Is our Zamboni sponsored by BMW?
It is not, no.
Okay, Heslin, Sturdivant, Antonelli, Meade, press.
Collins clears that up. That puck gets up on its edge, and it's going to find its way back down. And no icing call. Need retrieves. Need kicks up to Sturdivant. Sturdivant cross-ice pass up to Antonelli. Antonelli's coming into the zone, charging hard. Big fan section today for the Antonellis.
Huge.
Sturdivant getting chopped at. Oh, nice job there. Sturdivant up to low slot with Heslin, and Heslin just buries that one.
He was there for a long, long time.
He was?
Heslin was at the top of the crease.
And he unmarked?
He was unmarked. He was not getting paid any attention by Yale, and Cullen Sturdivant is going to find you if you're in a great spot like that.
Can't deny the puck's at, the play's always at the puck, but when that puck comes back out from behind the goal line up to the slot, now there's a whole different play to deal with. And Heslin buries that with the assist from Cullen.
As they say in NHL 2022, if you want to score goals, you have got to go to this area. And this area is the top of the crease.
Wait, what did you just say? The NHL what?
The video game.
What did you call it?
Chell.
Thank you. Just making sure we're talking about the same thing.
All right.
NHL 2022 video game. I didn't know what that was. But we all know it is Chell in our house. It keeps some of my children up till 1:30. Oh, neat. That shot flies over the net. High rate of speed.
Terrific shot by Neeb, other than the fact that it wasn't on net.
Nice shot by... Nice into the boards here. Can't really back up too much there. Got Croft and Shook. I feel like we're doing some gratuitous physicality just for our benefit, Mike.
Does Josh Shook do that all the time?
Yes, I think he does, but I think we're just not on ice level. And he's smiling the whole time.
He should be in the penalty box.
Yeah, I thought you were an Icehawk fan. Oh, we got another hard charger here, and that's Ryder Press, but Press is going to dump, and he's going to get a change. And, that pass out of the zone hits an Icehawks player, bounces back, but still makes its way back out. You're still floored by the physicality you just saw in front of you, huh? I mean, we're 6 inches away from it here.
Yes. Maybe.
Neeb coming in hard. Little whipper. That would have been probably 120 miles an hour right there in the slap shot contest, or at least the wrist shot contest. Wolf comes around with it, feeds it back over to Neeb. Neeb's going to struggle to get it, but top man's trying to work it out of the zone. And Foreign-back's free. Oh! Foreign-back takes a nasty hit. Oh, Foreign-back's on the ice right now. We got a whistle for an injury. And got to hope Foreign-back is all right. That was a blind hit.
That's the play they don't want.
Nope.
Those young forwards.
Nope. Those wingers, especially try to come out of the zone like that.
Especially the wingers. They're looking back at the puck.
Yep.
He had the puck, but he wasn't looking where he was going because he couldn't. There's no way to do that. And for all the years of hockey that they've played so far, there's nothing wrong with that play at all. Yeah. He's just going to be able to collect that.
He's getting to his knees, Mike. This is a good sign. Coach Camp out there to help him to his feet. And
he's the right man for the job. He's got jokes, but he's a caring presence, as are all the coaches.
Oh, you're talking about Coach Camp / first responder camp, right?
Yeah.
That is something that I know the coaches take pretty seriously. I mean, they are, in these cases, they are the first responder on these, and it can be pretty scary. We had that last year, I believe, right? One of our teammates ended up finding his way on the stretcher off the ice.
Yeah,
It's pretty scary, you know. So, Fornback makes his way on his own power back to the bench. He's
sitting.
Actually, he's on the boards.
Is that him on the boards?
Yeah, good to see him on the boards with his gloves.
Well, as my neighbor says, Sammy Fornbach knows he's alive right now.
Your neighbor talks about Sammy Fornbach? Does he know Sammy?
My neighbor talks about getting hit on the ice.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
And when you get hit, you know you're alive.
Okay. All right. Well, he's definitely.
I'm glad Sammy's doing okay.
He's alive and looks well. Coach Heslin looking for some clarification from the ref. Ref saying this is what I've got, and no call on the play. And we're going to be back at it. The puck drop just outside the zone.
I know that hit got everybody's attention, including all of the first-year Bantams out on the ice who have now.
Yep. Sturdivant breaks through. Oh, we're zoomed in a little too much here. And Heslin feeds back to Sturdivant. Sturdivant getting jammed up there.
Sammy Fornbach might not want to play forward anymore. He might want to go back to D.
That could be a possibility, but I think we'll see. I mean, a lot of times you don't see these guys miss a shift. So, and nice stop by Camp. Camp keeps at it alive. Does that need come back to it? Feeding up out of the zone. It's coming to Heslin. Heslin passes to himself. Tries to get back to it. Unable to retrieve it. Yell fishbowl. Collins gets it up the ice. And Sturdivant coming back behind the goal line, setting up shop.
Antonelli, we can hear it down here on ice level.
Antonelli and Heslin there pursuing. Good forechecking pressure. Ooh. And coming in hard there is Heslin at the opponent's bench.
Was that self-imposed, that running into the boards?
Yeah, it was. But he had a full head of steam. Him and Antonelli were really trying to disrupt that play.
5:26 here to go in the first. 2-0 Icehawks. About the same place as this game.
And that's a full frame of Will Neeb coming right at you, folks. Tries to kick that back over the slot. Nobody there. Hits some other skates. Oh, that puck's coming high. Cicchetti going to try to clear that up. Backhand from Press at the blue line. And looks like that's going to be an icing call. The back man's call now is waved off by the front man. Press digs. Press recaptures that.
Press handles it comfortably.
And Wolf, Vidal comes up. Vidal coming up hard. Ravetti there. Press over to Neeb. Neeb looking up ice, comes back to Press. Press with the feet. Vidal.
Good athleticism.
Nice footwork. That was some nice footwork. Yeah, I saw that. He's going to hold it back. Vidal in the zone on his knees there, comes back out. And Icehawks kick it back in. Neeb's back. Some good D-to-D action here, Mike. Cox feeds that over. Unmarked man. Camp with the save. Stick save. Redirects up over the net. And we got Vidal. Vidal here checks up a little bit. Avoids the big check.
84 is a big boy.
He sure is.
I'm not sure if he's the one who...
There's no junior about that Bulldog, Mike.
Ravetti. I'm not sure if he's the one who put the head on the floor and back.
I don't know if that would have been his side, but
Roberts. Shem, forward back out there. Press and Wolf.
Shem drags that back to Wolf. Wolf feeds it over to Press. Press comes back over to Wolf. Wolf looking up ice. Feeds that to Shem. Shem kicks it up into the zone. And forward back. And Pesky there with the forecheck. Shem tries to get it back in. Forward back and Shem working together. Try to get over that blue line, but we know how difficult that can be, Mike.
It's one of the key spots on the ice.
It really is. I always feel like you've been watching a game, it feels like a collective sigh of relief. Whether in the zone or out of the zone, right?
For sure. Especially when you're coaching a struggling squirt A1 team.
Well, that's been in the zone for 3 minutes, and you're calling for the ice.
The whole goal is to get, the goal doesn't exist, we're just trying to get out of the zone.
Yeah, it feels like a victory just getting out of the zone, right?
And then all 10 kids end up over there and just get jammed and jammed and jammed.
Yep.
Okay, here we go.
Franco's charging hard. He's bringing it in. That gets wide to the left. And we got a board battle there. Press over to Wolf. Wolf's going to skate that up. Wolf's skating today. Looks fantastic.
Absolutely.
Got some great footwork. He gets a hip check from his opponent, number 93. But he's right back up. Looks like we got a line change. We got Sturdivant, Antonelli, and Heslin back on the ice. Not before the Bulldogs enter defensive zone. Will Neeb right at the middle. Meets them. And just not able to keep it in the zone. Gets up in the air and looks like it just squirted out of the zone, and Sturdivant was in the zone. It's like follow the leader, right?
Yes.
And the puck is the leader, right?
Yes.
Maybe that's why we do that in first grade. Kindergarten, first grade, we play follow the leader to really just teach on sides for hockey. You think that's true?
Let's go with that.
Yeah. Okay.
The D here of the Bulldogs noticeably gigantic.
Yes. I told you there's nothing junior about those Bulldogs, you know. Charging hard. Yeah, Heslin feeds into the middle. Kenny down. Sterling's looking for an angle. Heslin's behind the net. The set up shot back there.
Very athletic referee.
He is. He actually does some of the high school games. I think you probably know Mr. Camp speaks highly of some of these refs for the work they do in the NIHOA, which is different officiating league. And they've got to definitely have to have an athleticism for the high school. And some of these kids are high school, players.
Ready to go. Yeah.
The game gets faster. They get bigger.
Antonelli was digging really hard, putting in a great effort.
Nice pass, Heslin. 45 seconds remain in the first. That's deflected. And Ravetti with a hard hit to Heslin. And Neeb comes in, introduces himself. Neeb's going to fire one. And that looks like it's going to be an ice. It's going to get between both of them.
I think it's possible that hit that Sammy Formbach is in the heads of some of our younger skaters. They might have two priorities in this game.
Yep.
Try to win and try to keep your head on your shoulders.
Try to live.
And not in that order.
Yep.
Just saw some business decisions made by a couple of Icehawks right in front of the camera here.
Purely transactional, right? Waning seconds of the first period. And Ravetti fires one about 6 feet off the net. But, wow, Mike, we've had a pretty fun-filled first 16 minutes here. High-tempo game. We called that, right?
We did call that.
Score predictor doesn't tell us much other than numbers, but we kind of forewarned these fans that
it doesn't tell you the
high-tempo game
over-under, right? It
No.
doesn't tell you the number of goals.
No. Just back out.
It's fun here to, I'm glad that Icehawks have started this periodic promotion where we come out of the elevated towers of media godliness and come down among the people to smell and hear what it's like to be just another mom, dad, Joe here outside the class.
I know.
Because you stand by the folks and you just get a feeling for what it's like.
I mean, maybe we just need to do this, Just those were the days. Those were the days, right? Those were the days, right? We had it good. We had it good, Mike. Those were the days for you and me, man.
I don't know everything that's going on in that drawing.
We can look longingly and we can hug and but we just know we're not there.
We're not going back there.
They're not moving over that.
No. We got fired by a robot. Got fired by a robot. But we still love hockey. We still love hockey.
They took our jobs.
They did. The robots did take our jobs.
All right, now we're going to get a different look at this. We get a lot more Tristan Camp time.
Yeah.
Here in the second period.
I don't want to rattle him, though. I do get nervous about that.
But he does make eye contact with fans.
Oh,
so he's definitely going to, when he skates over, he's definitely going to make eye contact.
He'll give us a skate over. Yeah, he's pretty good about that.
Yeah.
And I know,
he wants to get his steps in.
Actually, where's the encampment? Usually the encampment comes down to greet him. Oh, we got a penalty coming here, Mike. And
Bill Camp seems
blue player touches that puck and the whistle blows, so I've got to think that's on the Junior Bulldogs.
Trip on the Bulldogs.
Gotcha.
Seems like Bill Camp is remaining on the offensive side of things. So
interesting. Well, he may be he may be on the clock today watching his referee squad, and just as they get ready for the high school season. That's my suspicion.
Those games are coming.
But I would think we'd see the other part of the encampment too. More campers, right?
There they are. They're back there.
Oh.
Yep. Jen and Linda.
I thought it's like a CHC rule. They have to stand on the goal line, just outside.
Well, we occupied that. They don't want to be near us. They would have been here if we weren't here.
All right, so Icehawks on the power play, but they're not possessing the puck right now. 45 gives a shot to Camp. Franco coming around. Bulldogs short numbers and getting deep, but they're possessing the puck pretty well here on this PK, Mike.
Franco plays a little bit like Will Need. He carries a ton of speed.
He sure does. And Icehawks not really setting up shop on the PK, or on the power play with much deliberate emphasis. They're more on their heels, chasing themselves. And Camp sees that one over to Antonelli. Antonelli's going to grab that behind the net for a breakout. He's going to go the other way. Nice turn towards the boards. Gets that up to Sturdivant. Sturdivant passes that over to Heslin. Heslin in the middle. Heslin enters the zone. Nice little flip in there. And bing, bang, boom. Oh, we've got ourselves an Icehawks goal. Will Neeb, I think, had that final deflection.
I don't think Sturdivant's going to show up with a point on that goal, but I give him a lot of credit for it. He's got a nice soft touch on his passes, especially today. His teammates can handle them, and he started that play.
Yep. So power play goal for the Icehawks. Bring it first goal of the second period.
3 good passes leading to that goal. Sturdivant to
Heslin. And Neeb finished that.
And then Heslin to Neeb, is that it?
I think so. Well, Heslin brought it into the zone too. So there we were talking about not having a deliberate strategy, but
and it never materialized. They scored in transition.
They did. Oh, we got to move ourselves back here so we get down that line.
Hinge pass.
Hinge pass to Wolf. Wolf is the hinge. He's the pin in that hinge. And right out.
Josh Shook holding the puck with more and more confidence and longer these days. Just a nice job getting the puck deep on his backhand after skating with it for several seconds.
Do you think that McGriddle from yesterday is still powering him?
Are you trying to tell me that Josh Shook hasn't had another McGriddle since yesterday morning?
I don't know. I mean, like,
outrageous accusation.
That's a car ride breakfast. I don't know if that's a go to McDonald's on a Sunday morning. Like, Wolf clears up, takes a bounce off the netting there, and Shook, baseball players looking to capture that in his glove.
In the old days, that would have been a souvenir for a lucky fan, but in these days of safety, relative safety, we've got this protective netting. And here we go, new skaters for the Hawks.
It looks like a goalie change here. Number 40's out, number 30-something's in, 38 is in. So halftime short of halftime, actually.
Short halftime.
For the Bulldogs.
It's an unusual change.
Tenders.
Unusually timed change. Robert Sneed.
It's interesting because we've had a lot of green flag hockey today, so we've had a lot of stoppages, I should say.
Yes.
So number 16, that was DeRoberts. Shot on net. Going back is Wolf. Wolf's got Neeb to help.
Shem's skating really well today, for sure. Light on his feet, hard turns.
New stick broke that in yesterday. Got himself a goal and about 2 or 3 points, I think. So he's feeling good about that. That's a report from the home front. And Tristan Camp says, you know what? Let me feed that out, but upon second consideration, let me grab that and put a stop to this. So he puts a stop to it, feeds it up on his glove. And gives it over to the ref for a face-off right here, just next to us.
One of the things that people talk about with hockey in general, and certainly youth hockey, is the physicality and the frustration. Sometimes players have in reactions to physicality, but I'm always impressed by what they can take. They can take. Just the extra pushes and physicality. I don't think they get credit enough for that.
And no ice. Got a tip. Backman's calling. Antonelli, I think he's deep behind the goal line. He's getting pinned up on the board. Sturdivant there to help out. It's a numbers game, Mike.
Our referee didn't look as athletic on that shot.
No, not as light on his feet.
Antonelli delivers the hit and collects the puck. He's in on the right side. He's got Sturdivant in front.
And Press says, you know what, I can keep this in. And he kicks it back in from that blue line. Gives that puck life. Neeb says, I can do the same here. And gives it over to Sturdivant. Sturdivant kind of pinning the boards. And both teams putting more numbers on that effort. Antonelli getting razzled there by Revetti, I believe, right?
Yeah. That's him, 84.
And Yale goaltender will do the same.
Good long zone time for the Hawks. New Yale goalie getting broken in here. He's got 2 minutes of play under his belt. Hawks make some changes. We got Vidal, Croft, and Shook backed up by Press and Wolf. Face-off won by the Dogs. They're trying to break out, but not able to quite yet. Vidal in front of the net. Has a chance. Pulls the trigger, hits the post. Yale collects. Wolf keeps it in.
Nice backhand there by Wolf. Give that puck life.
This way.
Bulldogs captain's coming in hard.
Croft with the back check to get the puck.
Press with his head up. Wolf with his head up. Wolf feeds over to Vidal, who gets out of the zone. Gets it past. Ooh, little tangle there. Vidal at number 81 for the Bulldogs.
Some good passing by the Hawks here in the neutral zone.
Similar setup as before, but instead of going to Wolf, goes up to Shook. Shook loses an edge. So he's right back up. Press, nice tight turn. Press feeds up to Vidal. Gets past the stick. That's going to come back down, but Wolf occupies the center, and he's going to skate right up. And he's looking for help as he gets into the corner. Nice feed to the center, and Will Neeb is there. Try to clean that up.
No blind centering passes from Miles Wolf. He's got his head up.
Vidal sees that pretty close to the blue line and says, you know, we got to give this puck some more life, so we'll kick it back in that other corner. And Icehawks with some numbers in that corner. Yell on the attack, got one deep. And in the midst of a change, some traffic at the bench. Coming back around, Shem gets tousled there.
Shem with coach.
And, oh, nasty hit there by Franco. It's going to be a hold. It looks like 97 actually is going to the box.
Did I hear hold?
That was a hold, I guess. But I also think that Franco was a pretty nasty rough.
Some more gloves to the head.
Yeah, a little bit of a face wash.
Maybe the gloves to the head happen everywhere, and I'm only noticing them when they're right in front of me, but they're happening right in front of us.
That's a good point.
Both teams.
I'll pop this out a little bit. So you got the face off there.
Well, Coach Heslin's emphasis on not taking penalties has been effective so far this year. Icehawks penalties have been very low, but they're on a penalty kill right now.
And Junior Bulldogs having a hard time maintaining the zone. And starting the PK 7 seconds in.
That's a good way to kill some time.
It is.
They killed 7 seconds, and the puck is going to move only outside the zone. I thought it might move all the way down. Did you? On the offsides? You expect it to be right there?
It's intentional. It's intentional, but it's kind of a judgment call on the part of the referees. Just under pressure, but it's just found its way.
PK1 group, Sturdivant, Wolf, Neeb, and Heslin. That went just wide of Camp.
Camp with the stop. It's your stop with the stick and gets his glove onto it, flops right on, and gets a stoppage. There's 32 seconds into the penalty, with 58 seconds remaining. And Icehawks on their heels a little bit, but we're going to have a swap out.
They are. With the PK2 group coming out.
Oh, partial PK2. Still keeping our same decor with Neeb and Wolf. And number 97, Shem in the box.
Saved by
Stop
Camp.
there. And Croft is going to ice that up, robbing seconds from the clock, but it will come back right in front of us, I think, Mike.
It's going to be a great look.
Maybe this was their effort to just get a little bit more YouTube time, which it sounds like special thanks to Larry Schomper for, I think he got us onto the YouTube.
Excellent.
Set it for the public, I guess. I don't know. We'll see.
So we got a Bantam doubleheader here today. The A1 team playing here at the Stock next.
A whole lot of zebra right there.
There's our referee.
And he's on the right. He's at the right spot, Mike. Being on the goal line there, that's the right spot for him.
Gotta be able to see what's happening there. That was a nice swing around from right to left by the Bulldogs behind Tristan Camp's goal. A pass to the top of the crease and a shot, but Tristan Camp makes a save.
Probably should adjust the camera. Sorry. That face-off coming back, Bulldogs.
30 seconds to go on the
The pressure, and Neeb's going to take this. I've seen these coast to coast. He tries to pass to himself. He's still got it. He's coming up ice. But Antonelli's going to be back covering on D. With press. Press windshield wipers that one away. And Ricky tries to give that little backhand towards the net. And Camp closes the door on that side post, Mike.
Camp has gotten a lot of action today.
Yeah, especially this period.
2-0. 12 seconds to go here.
Well, it's 3-0.
3-0. It's the second period, though. There is a 2 on the board.
Fair enough.
12 seconds to go in the...
The Roberts can't see him behind that post, but the Roberts with the face-off. It's the Neeb. Neeb kicks that one up to the rafters. That was about up here in the rafters.
It's hard to do.
And then right down. Just a specimen right there. I'll tell you. That flow, There's a
lot of hair.
Uh-oh. Crazy fans. Hey, Bridge. Oh, we do have a Bantam A1. Hey, Al. Some familiar faces just making their way past the press box here.
Some Bantam A1 luminaries.
Luminaries. I like that.
All right, we've got Roberts, Press, Vidal, and Shook.
And through that all, looks like we did kill the penalty.
Yeah, and Wolf out, so we've got 5-on-5 hockey. Here to Tristan Camp's left.
Behind the net. Wolf and Press working hard to try to clear. Getting help from their forwards. Actually getting some help there from the junior Bulldogs to bring it across the blue line. And with numbers. Looking for a shot there. A good Mohawk move for the Yale player.
Can you do the Mohawk?
He did do the Mohawk while he was trying to shoot with the backhand. Nice play there. Oh, at his feet. And Wolf and Zabrowski starting to get into it. Camp had the stick tucked in his pants, I think, too. That was kind of a wild play. I can't even think that fast. Look in transition, pass back. Cox over to Franco.
Yale putting a lot of pressure on.
Dispossessed by Wolf. Shook going hard. Shot. And loose puck. And 3 Icehawks. And one of them comes up with it, and that's Nick Vidal. And Vidal carries that out of the zone. And attends that puck like a good chaperone should.
I think in the Crow's Nest, I had less of awareness of the consistently violent nature of the game.
Right?
It's undeniable here at ice level. And that's probably how it should be. Oh, that's a tough one.
That's a tough one. Yeah, we haven't had too many of those face-off positions.
Yep.
Needs baskets by Wolf. Ooh! Don't think I got that one. Nice breadbasket save by Camp.
Heads up, JT. At the intermission, I want to ask you a question about bike riding.
Okay.
Okay? You ready for that?
Yeah, I'm always ready. I mean, you know what? That's why we're a good partnership. You know, you never know what's coming.
It's like improv. The answer is always yes.
That's right.
Yeah, you ready for that? Yes, I am.
It's funny that even improv has a code, right? Blocker saved by Camp. Franco and Wolf getting into it. Good thing there wasn't a Bulldog there, because that would have been another shot coming on Camp. But instead, it was Heslin kicking that up to Antonelli. Antonelli skating hard.
Barely flying Antonelli.
Yes. And looks like we've got ourselves an Icehawks goal. And Thomas Heslin came back to that puck that Antonelli had, I think, right?
He did, and he beat that Bulldog goalie on the near side. Left side, near side.
Icehawks 4. A little more than halfway through the contest.
Heslin really likes to come across the face of goalies in those situations. That's an unusual angle and shot for him.
It's interesting too to watch some of the moves that Heslin had last year as a peewee haven't necessarily worked as well as a bantam.
And I think he's adjusting.
And he is adjusting, right? And we've seen that puck movement really work well, and a lot of good trust on this team to how they move the puck and pass the puck. And it's one of those metrics, Mike, right? Advanced analytics would tell you it's not so much about possession, it's about passing, right? And the puck's actually not on a stick as much as it is in space on its way to another stick. And trying to find that stick, Bulldog player, and getting wrapped up there. Definitely getting another look at this game, Mike. It's a different dimension.
Just the act of getting your stick untangled from your opponent
right? It's like a
harrowing
little pretzel.
I give them credit for not murdering each other when they do that.
But sometimes I don't think there's much of an effort to release that stick either.
Totally.
Right? So, well, and what's the best way? Do you put your hands up and drop your own stick? I don't know. Like it just seems like a.
It's a tough one.
Yeah. Slapper from center ice, and Camp does a pretty good job with that. He's got 4 Icehawks in front of him.
Do a good job not blowing the whistle.
Yeah. Well, no one was there, so they wouldn't blow the whistle there, Mike. Right? Because there's no Bulldog player. A lot of yelling right now. I'm not sure what I'm picking up. What the intensity is about. And Roberts kicks that back to Neeb. Neeb feeds that back in. Shem's got a stick under his armpit as well. Still skating with it. It's like these sticks have armpit magnets, right? I mean, does it make sense not to have a big jersey? Like, is that the issue? I don't know. But again, if his stick got under your armpit, how did it get there? Wait, we've never seen this before. I mean,
maybe it's just a function of being on ice level.
That's what I'm saying. Like, from top down, you don't see this.
No, you don't.
You know, we've got the camera adjusted right at armpit level, so maybe that's why we're seeing it.
Yeah. And that's the Yale captain.
Shem's going to get that out of the slot. Feeds that over to Thornback. Thornback rubbed out there on the boards, but not before he kicks the puck deep. And Icehawks get a change. Cox coming in for the Bulldogs. Cox looks to turn that. But Croft sniffs that play out. Croft feeds up. Neeb takes it. Neeb's going to pass over. 1,000-mile-an-hour pass. And comes back over to Croft. Croft still in the zone. Croft getting hard hit there. He's back up.
Well, he knows he's alive.
He knows he's alive. Does your neighbor talk about John Croft being alive? That would make more sense because he probably knows his son.
Yes.
Okay. 1:35 remaining in the second period.
A lot of speed from Yale right now.
Good speed there. Oh.
That was nicely done.
Good chance. Good chance for the Bulldogs.
Number 80. Beautiful pass.
Over to Franco, right?
Brescio.
That's how you're going to have to do it. You're going to have to move big camp.
Gotta move the goal.
Yep. And you're going to have numbers there, too.
50 seconds to go here in the second period. Vidal asserting himself in this scrum.
2 and 3, and squirts over to Wolf. Wolf kicks it back over. Shook, 45 seconds. And Neeb goes to pass. Pulls that back over. Nice soft pass. Tape to tape over to Croft. Croft pushing the Bulldog player off the puck and feeds that over. And Vidal with the shot. That one gets deflected, pops up to the glass. The Zamboni door. And that puck's going to find its way down. We get a nice for the back man, but doesn't make it. Does not travel the length of the ice, Mike. And Shook. Nice fake move there. At least he had his eyes one place and the puck went the other. I almost think we should call this eye level, not ice level, right?
Yes.
Alrighty, that's the second intermission for us. End of the second. Icehawks 4, Junior Bulldogs right now 0.
So here's my bike riding question.
Okay.
Ready?
16 minutes on the clock.
Could you ride a bike with pegs, okay, back pegs, put your feet on the back pegs, and take your hands off the handlebars and continue riding? Is that anything you've ever been able to do? If not,
Are you talking about me specifically?
You specifically.
I've never had a bike with pegs.
Okay.
So I don't know. Okay. I think there was to be some balance issues now in my mid to late 40s.
Okay.
I don't know that I could. Well, there's your reason you're asking me.
So I don't think I could do it.
Okay.
But Josh Shook can do it sometimes.
Sometimes, okay.
Sometimes he can't.
Okay.
And in those times when he can't, sometimes he scrapes the heck out of his entire body.
Oh. Are those the times he has not had a McGriddle for breakfast?
Probably.
Okay,
Probably.
I see where you're going with this. Have you ever seen the YouTube clip where the guy rides a bicycle that's backwards? And he learns how to ride a bike? If you steer right, it goes left. You go left, it goes right.
So it's geared to be able to
pedal the handlebars. The handlebars are geared to be backwards. So the opposite input.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Gotcha.
And he learns how to ride. It takes like 6-7 months to learn how to ride a backwards bike. Because like your brain is like, well, once you learn a bike, how to ride a bike. But like, no, that's a whole different thing. Because now you're telling your inner inputs, right? Exactly the opposite. All right, we're on the other side here, and
Icehawks coming this way, right at you. Third period, 4-0.
And they're making their way towards us. It looks like. Well, or we're just going to play some patty cake in the defensive zone. Oh, I don't usually see that. That pass jostles a stick loose for the Bulldogs attacker, and we'll need back to. Oh, nice pass up to Antonelli. Antonelli's going to come around. Enters the zone. Finds his way past Sturdivant, who's covering for Neve on the D point.
Good catch by Heslin.
Yeah, that was a nice catch. Heslin puts that one on the Bulldogs stick, or the Bulldog tender stick. One thing I was impressed with, Mike, is how deep this Yale program is. I think they're one of, marquee programmers, as far as U.S. hockey goes, the levels that they've got, and real deep programs. And I think this is one of their second or third teams at this level.
It's a good team with a lot of strong skaters, skilled players. It's stunning to me that they've got multiple teams higher than this.
Yep. I think they've got tier 1. A lot of teams. I think we played one of their other teams this season. All right, we're going to face off inside the Bulldogs defensive zone.
Croft, Vidal, Shook, Wolf,
Bulldogs on the attack. And that puck in space. Wolf lays off on it, try to get a slap on it. And getting up ice. Wolf clears it up. And they're digging.
Just working in the old salt mines.
That's right. Well, yeah, that part of the ice, too, it's got a bunch of... They can make snow cones with all the ice, all the snow that's down by the benches. That part comes right to us. And
Shook making more friends.
Shook makes some, making friends. And glove save by the Bulldogs tender.
Glove save.
Yeah, we're going to get a face-off right in front of us. Do a quick slide over.
This is going to be the most fun.
We're fun.
We're joined here in the booth by Icehawks luminary Justin Victory.
There we go.
Hey. What's up? We're going to get his commentary on the next minute or two. I believe he's preparing to coach a Bantam game right after this.
Yeah, Coach Victory. Yep.
He's got the game plan running through his mind.
Making some final preparations.
What's going to be the key in this game, Coach? What are you looking forward to for your team?
A little bit more pressure than we had yesterday. We seemed to sit back on our heels for our game yesterday and got down 3-0 pretty early and couldn't really fight back. So the key is puck pressure and maintaining possession. That's the name of the game. So the more you can do that, the better your chances. But we got a good team on the A1. It's good. We got a first year where a lot of these players haven't played with each other before since we don't have a B team. Mm-hmm. So it's a little bit of a learning curve on the ice.
Breakaway here. Oh, wow. Snipe there by number 37. Sorry there, Justin. Number 37 rips one. High top shelf on the right on Camp as he's coming down and not able to get his glove up in time. Nice shot there by the Bulldog. 37 leads the line. And And
those one-on-O's are tough.
They sure are. They are sure. And what was that? Neeb was trying to get back hard. He had some wheels, but not able to catch them in time.
I know some of these Bantam families are looking forward to sticking around and watching the next Bantam game.
That's right.
Yeah, it should be pretty competitive.
Next to who you playing?
It's Southeastern.
Oh, good. Oh, they're making a long trip from Norwich, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
wow.
so
God bless
it's
them.
always worth it if we make the trip down there and they come up. It's always worth having at least a good game. You know,
Yeah,
for
right.
it.
That's right.
That helps out.
Maybe a doubleheader? Are you thinking about having a doubleheader?
I know that. Yeah.
Well,
That makes
sometimes,
it worth it
sometimes you have to have a certain
too.
number from. You usually have a certain number from each region, right? You know?
Yeah, you
and,
can always.
that was always tough, right? Picking up 2 with them.
Travel down to Norwich and then hit like South Windsor or something on your way back, or you know.
Yeah, right.
It's
I thought it was just hitting the casinos on the way back.
well,
that's
that too.
usually right.
But depends on how the first game goes.
Good point. Good point. Well, wishing you guys luck for the A1s. A lot of our good friends on that team, and played with a lot of those players. And you've got a good squad there.
Yeah.
So we're excited to really see, and maybe some bonus coverage too.
We'll be banging the glass for them.
We sure will. Oh, there we go. And scooping that one in. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
That's Coach Victory for you. And speaking of a nice little victorious celebration there, you got Thomas Heslin ripping one in. Makes it 5-1. Nice little celly. Scoops up some snow, almost LeBron style. And showing off some skating skills for us, too.
I think that if Heslin watches any of this video and realizes the potential for the in-the-camera celly, I think we're going to see it next game.
If this is our spot, yeah, I think he might. But I have to think Coach Heslin might not take and appreciate that too well, because I know he does watch these as well.
We got a water bottle in the ice.
And don't worry, there's a stick on it. I always love to see the effort. And the good teamwork there. I think I missed it.
Dream work.
Right, I tried to get that for us. It's always I love the utility of a hockey stick. Right, at our house, hockey sticks have a lot of different purposes.
What else do you use them for?
Well, I can't really share all of them, but they're usually involve just some rodents that find our way into our house, and we find their way away for our house. Let's just say.
Flying rodents?
Yeah. We loft them a little bit, just like lifting the puck.
Yeah.
We use them for. I actually have a nice hockey stick handle for a rake.
Yeah.
It broke the blade off and made it into a wire rake for the fall. So we've got a nice Bauer branded rake. So other people have seen it. They said, "I didn't know Bauer made rakes." Oh yeah. My father-in-law used to have. Sorry, you got me started. He used to have a whole graveyard of broken hockey sticks to help support all of his tomato plants.
Yeah.
So that's always a good use. But one of the better uses is getting water bottles off the ice. That's not going to be nice because taps a couple sticks on its way, and Fredell comes around. He mugs for the camera.
Press keeps it in the zone. Icehawks continuing to give pressure. Great to hear Justin Victory talk about the importance of puck pressure.
Not shy to get over here with us in the booth. Appreciate that.
That's great. That was the best.
Yeah, right.
It's a real benefit of being here at ground level.
Yeah. And also coach, I believe, Kent School's JV squad, hockey squad, and I think his daughter plays on that Bantam A1 team.
Yep.
So he's got skin in the game. One of the best things about Northwest is the parent volunteers who provide their efforts for the kids, right?
It's all about the kids.
Well, you don't need to put that on the back of your jersey, but or
Maybe you needed some reminders. Maybe some
Right.
people need extra reminders.
I think that's a subtle dig, yes. On the Wonderland program.
I don't have any problem.
Well, it's because you can watch the NFL today and you don't have a problem. On the boards, nice. Thornback, nice pass, and Shem's going to dig. That puck gets past him. Thornback to it. And Cox clears that up, and we got a nice. It's going to come back our way, Mike. It's going to be right here. Quick little camera shuffle. Get that whole face off. So, there you go.
That right there. That's where the puck's going to get thrown.
Yep. I like those jerseys. I like those Junior Bulldogs.
Yeah, but you're right. The word Yale is conspicuously absent.
Yeah.
From the uniform.
I wonder if it was a name and likeness thing.
Maybe the university made a phone call. Sent a notarized letter.
Yikes. Well, you did ask the question, and maybe to remove confusion, because I remember around this time last season you asked if all the Yale players were accepted into Yale once they got into the youth hockey program.
I've done some research and I've learned that there's a pre-admission program. So when you sign up for this team, you have to submit your transcripts for the last 3 years and recommendations from 3 teachers.
Okay.
As well as your grandmother, if you're lucky enough to have one.
Okay. Maternal? Doesn't matter?
Either's okay.
Okay.
So they've all been pre-admitted to the university.
But now that it's not Yale, it's just Junior Bulldogs. I mean, we got an
Maybe there's a change, I don't know.
elbow call, and send number 37 to the box.
More credit to these Icehawks for continuing to play clean hockey and stay out of the box.
Oh, nice wave, Antonelli.
We got a wave from Andrew Antonelli.
There we go.
I feel like I've touched the star. Right? I ran
especially seeing the fans actually coming in and introducing themselves. So yeah, we watch you guys all the time. Right? I had no idea.
I feel like we were at a Taylor Swift concert and Taylor just waved to us. Andrew Antonelli just waved to us.
Yeah. I think that's something that might, like a 5-1 game, I think that might be okay. I don't think Coach Hesson would take too kindly if it was 1-5 the other way or any closer. So maybe there's a certain allowance. But they're also on the power play right now. So that could be some excitement from Andrew Antonelli, knowing that they've got an extra attacker. And Neeb's going to carry that up. Good stick work. Nice pass back to Antonelli. Antonelli's going to come into the high slot. Ooh, hits the crossbar.
Rings the bell.
Ding-a-ling. And pounces out. Still possessing. He's on the other side. And Wolf steps in. Wolf kicks that back down Antonelli. And Servant says, you know what, I'll take this. And he's making a good effort to get onto that puck. Icehawks unable to maintain the zone. That's going to come back out.
40 seconds to go in the penalty. Neeb coming in hard. Passes to Sturdivant.
Nice regroup. Tippy tap pass from Sturdivant to Heslin. Wilhoit for Yale, number 88, kicks that clear. They're going to get one set of fresh legs for the Junior Bulldogs. But not before the Icehawks try to get back into the offensive zone. Once it gets to the Sturdivant stick, and we got an offsides call. Looks like Neeb was a little deeper than Sturdivant. At least the puck on Sturdivant's stick. And we're going to get a face-off just outside the zone, right there. Just like the referee's pointing to.
I think if I had to play against Rossetti,
yeah,
he'd be in the back of my head the whole game.
Right.
All right, we're facing off here. We've got Shook, Croft, Vidal. Neeb comes away with it.
Oh! Neeb hard into the wall. Does dispossess the puck from Bulldog defender. Rovetti kicks that up to Keel, and they've got a number up there.
Will Neeb wipes out the opportunity, as he has many dozens of opportunities so far in this young season.
Junior Bulldogs kill the penalty. That puck finds its way behind the net.
Game seems to have gone in slow motion a little bit here.
Does seem to be slowing down. I think we have a few of these players who are out for the PP and a couple times up and down the ice. Some fresh legs for the Icehawks on the D-core. Press makes his way onto the ice. The puck comes over, and we're going to get a cover. And with Vidal close, they get the whistle. So yeah, you know that's the rule, right? Or the cover.
Now I do.
Yeah.
Now I do.
So if there's an attacker or an opponent near, I don't know what the proximity is, 5-10 feet or something like that. It's in general. So if you don't even have an attacker, they won't even blow the whistle. You can cover it as long as you want. They won't blow the whistle. But they shouldn't. That's what I'm saying.
Yep. Okay.
Face-offs just next to us. So Roberts pulls that back. Neeb kicks that back over. And looks like that's Cox who gets the clear. Not before Neeb is coming hard. And we get blocked off there. Not really seeing much of the net. Sorry about that.
Nice pass from Neeb, and it connected with Florenbach, who put it just wide.
Roberts
against the Roberts.
Oh, trying to get puck on or stick on that is Florenbach.
Goalie loses his stick. Cox picks it up and gives it back to him. Great teamwork.
Trying to get past Will Neeb, not seeing that happen right now. It's at a
He's
gate.
just going to run out the rest of the clock.
He might. That's and puck finds its way free. Nice turn up ice by Cicchetti. And Florenbach, Lavetti, or no, it's Collins. Good stick-to-stick combat. And we're getting a cover there. And finds its way loose a little bit, but
Covered enough.
Ref loses sight of it. That's the decision point. Ref will find that. I wonder if this same ref squad is going to do A1
Next game?
Yeah, going from Mite cross ice to Bantam A and the Bantam A1. It's really a range.
Yeah.
Shot from Ryder Press on the left side there.
Makes me think back to some of the mites that these guys played with that they've lost touch with over the years.
I think that's always the informal way to spectate is like sit around for one period, right? For the game after you, if you're interested, right? It's always like I feel like that's the statutory minimum.
Gentlemanly way.
Yes. Coming around to Sturdivant. Sturdivant, center ice, right in the middle. He's got 4 defenders around him. And looking to finish is Antonelli. And that's swiped clear. Antonelli being pesky. And Heslin there. These Icehawks are talking. They're squawking at one another.
5 minutes to go. 5-1 Icehawks. Third period.
Heslin comes up with it, fires that one, looking for the backhander, and it's Antonelli. Andrew Antonelli clears that one. And
we
initial shot.
We got our first camera influenced celly.
Yep.
Andrew Antonelli, who swung with the backhand and did not miss. He didn't have a lot of net to hit it at. He had to keep it high, and he had to hit it clean, and he did both of those things.
Yeah, that original Heslin shot was that pop up a little bit in the air, and then came down, and Antonelli saw his way to the left side of the net and just backhanded that one in, right? He lofted a little bit too, right?
He did. Right-hander on the left side. Hits it with his backhand.
Well, Icehawks have been getting 2 a period, it looks like, Mike. And they've met their quota of 2 for this period as well. So, but not before the Bulldogs put one in this period. And moving the puck back out and around. A delayed breakout. And regroup. Definitely seems like the pace is a little bit different here.
Yep. 4 minutes, 8 to go. Camp would certainly like to keep it at 1. All the Hawks would.
And Josh Shook. Little slap to get past his defender. And Wolf is going to draw back. Looks up ice. Finds Shook just past center ice. No ice. The golf chip.
The one-timer at the referee. You got a good look at it.
Oh, and Croft goes down. Looks like a penalty coming on the Bulldogs.
Interference.
Interference call on Bush is at 93. And he'll head to the box.
Bush 93. That was not an inauguration year. That would have been HW's second inauguration year, but he didn't get there.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I wonder.
You were a social studies teacher, right? You were a social studies
got to be. That's probably a member of the Bush clan here at Yale, right?
Arena. We're just in the arena. Yeah. I don't know. Oh, he was a Yale legacy, so maybe, yeah, it could be.
Yeah.
Right? You might not be wrong.
We got to look at the Yale roster, see if any of these guys are from Texas.
Ice is waved off. Back
We're going to have a penalty for about half the remaining game unless the Icehawks score. And Jonathan Roberts is going to make it his business.
Sem checks up a little bit. Avoids a check. Wise. Distributes to the center. To Roberts.
We're seeing these Icehawk defenders play their opponents differently based on their handedness, forcing them toward their backhand, giving them space on their backhand.
Shed rims that one over. Fornback's there. Try to get to it. Comes to the center. Sem slaps at that. The high slot. Not before it finds its way out. Cicchetti, number 7. And Neeb's seen that play before, so he gets a stick on it. Meets that puck on the other side. Oh, nice entry.
Nifty catch.
By Neeb.
Hornbach gets something on it.
And with 15 seconds remaining, ooh, hard hit right in the blue line. Was that Neeb on Keel? I think Keel's down on the ice, right, for the Bulldogs. Looks like a penalty coming on Neeb. He's kicking him off the ice, maybe? No, he's pointing in that direction. And he's still down. No making their way over there is the Bulldogs coaching staff.
I didn't have a good look at it.
No,
I don't know if you did.
I was right on the blue line. I just did a bang bang.
There was a lot of bodies together.
Yep.
It looked like the kind of play that maybe could have been called a foot trip, like a trip with the foot.
Yeah. Hopefully not a head hit there.
Bulldog player moving his arms, moving his legs, sitting up.
Getting help to the ice. His coach. That's Keel, I think, 13, right? Number 13.
No injury or penalty can take away that terrific hair.
No, that is good flow, Mike. All right. Good to see him back to his skates. His own power. So the scoreboard looks like a bit of a Christmas tree right now.
1:30 and 7.
Yeah.
Is that what's going on?
Yeah. 1:30 and 7:30.
Off the ice, and another Icehawk player
in the box with him.
In the box.
Could be a 2 and 10.
Him.
Yeah. What's that?
Yeah, not with him. Yeah.
Oh. Neeb's off the ice?
He is.
Okay. So he's out of the game.
And we've got 6 seconds of 4-on-4 hockey, and the Icehawks will try to kill the penalty.
Hard charging to Sturdivant. Sturdivant coming up ice. Got Heslin. Heslin's going to ring that back over. Heslin's looking for help in the front. Heslin talking to his opponent with a big smile on his face. And 1 minute remain in the penalty. 5-on-4 for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs, the extra attacker. And a little bit of lumber in front. Goalie without a stick. That's the stick that was stripping up some of that puck action in the front. I think that stick actually had a little bit of a save.
Stick save.
Stick save by the stick. No, just the way it was kind of, it's almost like when you play candlepin bowling, right? And you have that dead wood, as they call it, right? 66 seconds remain in regulation. If the Icehawks pull this out.
A lot of these Bulldog players are fun to watch, but Cox is one of them. Keeps his feet moving, carries the puck, makes some tight turns.
Cox is a smaller player, but he's a good D man.
Yep.
Is he D? He's playing D? They got him up front right now, but I feel like you've seen him back here. So second of 2 games, I believe, with the 08 AA's for the Icehawks. I want to thank them, too. That was a really nice treat for us to play at Quinnipiac.
Nice invitation.
Yeah, it's a beautiful invitation. It's a beautiful facility, and I think they're fortunate to have the opportunity as well. Collins kicks that back in. Less than a minute remaining.
5 seconds to go in the penalty.
Bulldogs kick that back in. Puck's loose. And Farnback backhands that out. Or at least up. And looks like here we got
Numbers.
Jonathan DeRoberts.
Offsides? Must have been.
Well, given that they're pointing to the face-off circle just outside the blue line, yeah, probably offsides, right? All right, 129 here we've got in our broadcast, so we should be good. I think we got 110 minutes for today's satellite time. Antonelli, nice feed over to Roberts. They rim back around. "15 seconds. And that will be the game, folks. Icehawks with a 6-1 victory of the 2008 Junior Bulldogs, Triple AA. And, ooh, that puck bounced its way up. And that's going to be it. So I hope you're able to see the broadcast. I know Larry Schoffer's working with us to try to get that running.
Thank you, Larry. Shout out to Presidente.
7 viewers we might have, yeah. So he's going to try to get that on the YouTube for later, so we could. I'm sure Andrew Antonelli and Thomas Haslam will love to see some of that.
Yep.
Right.
Yep. And all the Hawks. Maybe this is the footage that they'll use for video night at the Heslin House.
Can you? That's where. Thanks.
Looking at cheap shot game.
Okay.
Great classic. 6-1 game.
And that'll be it.